Alright, I'm going to show you guys. Now it's pretty cold out here today. I'm not going to get much help, but I'm going to show you guys how I'm gonna, how I've been putting the batter boards up. I got 2 of them done already. So basically cut you a board long enough to you want to put your batter boards up level all the way around. So I took the transit down there, I measured off the top of the batter boards in the back, and then made sure I cut these long enough to go on the ground. And I'm going to measure off. I'll show you how I do that, just to make sure you want this batter board to be directly out from where this post is going to go from the other one. So I'll show you how I measure that off. It's pretty simple what I'm doing. Whether it's right or wrong, I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so I got this tape on the post on the far corner there, and this stake is where this post is going to go. So I'm basically going to, this pole's right at 36 and 2 inches to the outside of the stake. I'm just going to come over a foot from where the pole's at. I got the tape measure sitting on 3 foot, so I'm going to go over here 4 foot, maybe 4.5 foot, and then come back here 4 inches or 4 feet, and right at 4 foot I'm just going to say, okay, 1.5 foot off that stake from that one. I'm going to drive that one down, and then the same thing on the other side. So 1.5 foot, and then right at 40 feet, that's where I'm going to nail that sucker down. So I know that the back 2 batter boards will be pretty much square. They don't have to be perfect, but you know, I'm going to put this board as the backer for this string, just 4 foot back from this stake, square with that one, or perpendicular. So I'll get these nailed down, and then we'll go from there. So just to make sure I'm driving these things down parallel to each other, I'm just going to tie this board on here temporarily. So now I know these are parallel to each other. So I'm going to double check my measurement here. I'm about 40 feet still there, and 40 feet. So this one should be pretty perpendicular to the far corner there. That sucks. All right, good enough. Just make sure they're solid in the ground. Just enough to stay true. So I got level off that batter board down there. So I'll make sure I'm not going to be too low. I'll just So I'm just gonna nail this board on level with that one. All right, so that board's level and perpendicular to the far corner. So I think I'm ready to nail it on. All right, on to the next one. So I'll do that same thing for this back one and the two over there. And we should have a pretty much square box to work in. Then we'll put the string up and I'll show you how that works. All right, we got the batter boards in the ground. I'm just gonna go around and check the top of them, make sure they're all about the same height. I mean, these are gonna have to be strong this way. I'm sorry, this way. So I mean, the main reason for the batter board is to keep, like this one here, is to keep this string straight. Alright, so I got the batter boards up, and that's the position of the column, and then you can see the position of the other column over there. The batter board just basically needs to be perpendicular, just perfectly square as best you can, you know, with the string it's going to support. So this one's going to support the string for these two columns, and then the same with down there. The batter board on the back side of that post is going to support this string here. So I got all these level, pretty sturdy. I mean, they don't have to be rock solid, but they got to be, you know, repeatable. You don't want to move them around and not keeping square while you're trying to set your post. All right, so next up, we'll put the strings in and square the strings up as best we can, and then we'll be ready to start marking the holes. All right, I got the strings up. I'm really close. I'm gonna have to get the boys back out here, and then we're gonna have to measure, you know, the diagonals and the widths. But basically, since my batter boards are pretty level, these are basically touching each other, and this will be the outside corner, you know, 1 inch away from the column. And then I'll be able to measure down and mark the post holes right off this string. So I still got a little bit of grading to do, obviously, but thinking about backfilling the back corner with more rock on the inside. But you can kind of see, you know, where the strings are going to hit. That should be exactly 36 and 2 inches and 64 and 2 inches. So if it warms up a little bit, hopefully I can get these holes marked, and next weekend get these columns in the ground. So that's the next plan. So Next video, hopefully, we'll be drilling and setting posts and ready to put on some skirt boards and girders. I can't wait. All right, talk to you guys later.